Hey guys, this is a quick tutorial to get you started with Fortnite. So let's just go right into Battle Royale. So there's a few things that you guys should know before getting started with Fortnite. There are several modes. So right now if you guys press X on your controller, you guys will see this. Alright? So you guys can play solo, duos, squads, this. So this changes a little bit over time. Okay, so some things come out, they take stuff in and out all the time. Alright, however, what always stays is solo, duos, and squads. That's always here. Team Rumble sometimes changes a little bit. Sometimes it goes for a little bit of different. Sometimes the map's a little bit different, but it depends. It just depends on what Fortnite updates. Alright, so before you guys get started with this, a lot of people tell me on solo is where they learn the most. Okay, so if you go to solo, and then that just means that you're playing by yourself against everybody, a free-for-all. That's where people learn the most. That's for some people. For me, I recommend squads. And that's because you're playing in a team of 4 people to play against others. Alright? And that way you guys can communicate and ask other people, how do you do this? How do you do that? And you guys can learn from each other that way. So that's what I recommend. Duos, if it's good if you have a buddy that you can play with, because sometimes duos can be pretty bad if the other person doesn't know much or they just leave the game, they leave you alone there. It's just you against 2 other people. Obviously there's teams of 2s throughout the map, so it can make it a lot harder for you to go on your own. So that's why I don't recommend when you're getting started going duos. Solos, like I mentioned, a lot of people tell me that that's the way they learned, and for me, squads. Squads is what I always pick. So to pick, obviously just press A. So we are on squads right now. Alright, and then to play, just press Y. Now before we do that, I want to show you how you guys can add friends, not on your Xbox, but right here in Epic Games. Because as you may know, you can play against people that are playing on their iPhones, iPads, or PlayStations, or even computers from your Xbox. So it is something really cool that you guys can play with anybody that you guys want. So right here, if you guys press on your controller, this button right here, then you guys will see this, friends. And to add friends, just press X, and then you guys can just enter the display name, or if they send you a friend request, you guys will see it right here. Alright, so it's very important to add your friends right here. And if you guys want to join any of your friends, so here's a list of my friends at the moment, and they're all online. Alright, offline friends are right here in the bottom. And what you guys really care is about who's online so you guys can join their game. So for example, if I choose this guy, press A on him, I can see if I can go into his party or if I can invite him into mine. So if I can just scroll through, there we go. So him, I can just choose join party, and that way, let me just do that, I can join whatever he's on right now. So that's the way, and that's the easiest way to join people playing online, okay? If you already have friends, that is. So right now I'm gonna get out of it. So just by pressing this, then going down to leave party, just leave. Alright, and I'm gonna change this up to squads again, because I wanna make sure, and I'm gonna press play. Alright, so I'm gonna teach you within the game how you guys can add friends, and then it is the best way to do it this way. It's just faster and always will work if you guys add friends from here or join people through Epic Games rather than doing it through, you know, your Xbox, which you guys can do this, right? You guys could add friends from here. You guys can invite people to parties, invite people to games. It doesn't always work with Fortnite. However, through Epic Games, it will work. So people are always gonna point out where they want to land on the map. So you guys can see that my team's already pointing out right there. You guys can go to your map by pressing this button. And right here, you guys can point to where you guys want to go on your marker, okay? So right now there's a marker set. So I'm gonna jump just by pressing A. I'm gonna head that way. So what you guys don't want to do is press A right now, because it's gonna make you float way too long. So you guys want to skydive. So just skydive as much as you can, and then press A, because you guys want to hit the floor before other people do. Now there are some people that have already guns, but those are very few. What you guys want to do is grab a gun right away and get to the fight. Now, you guys will notice that your teammates, you guys can actually see their name right there. So I can see 2 people right there. So those are my 2 teammates because I can see their names. Anybody else, so I can see somebody's right behind one of my teammates. So anybody else that doesn't have a name on top of their head, that means they're not in your team. So like I said, you do have 4 people in total in your team. So it's you plus 3 people. What you guys want to do is grab any guns or anything like that. So that's not a gun. Seems like that guy's gonna defeat my friend. I don't have any guns to help him out or anything. So I have to run away at this point. What you guys want to do is hit any chests that you see around or any guns. Now, before I keep going, alright, and grab guns and all that stuff, I'm going to teach you how to add friends. I'm going to grab some bandages just by pressing X on top of that. I'll go into here to hide for a little bit and grab this chest. There we go. Now, this thing right here is called a mini. So if people tell you that they want minis, or if you want a mini, it means this. It's extra shield. Okay, it's very important that you guys drink up extra shield, because that way you're gonna survive longer on the map. So right now, if I press this button right here, I'm gonna see all my friends. Well, not my friends, my teammates. And if I want to add them as a friend, this is the quickest way to do it. Just scroll over them and then just press down and you guys can add them as a friend. So I just sent a friend request to him. I can send a friend request to him. All right, or you can mute people by pressing A on them. So if their mics are really bad, then you guys could mute them from here. Let's just go back by pressing B. Okay, so that's something that you guys can do right away. They can accept your friend request. They usually do that once they're in the lobby. So once you guys die, you go back to the lobby, you guys can add them on again. So it's important to fill up with guns. Now guns, I want to show you guys what guns are good and which ones are not even worth it. So the way that it goes, what you guys want to pick, I wish I could show you all the guns right now, but I have to play a little bit more, grab a few more guns so I can show you which ones are which. But the order that it goes, see this one right here? So there's the blue, which is good. That means it's rare. The most common one are the gray ones. So this one's a gray one that you guys can see in my list. So this one's gray. That means it doesn't have that much damage. Then we have green, which is an uncommon. So this one's green right now. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one up. So this one right here is blue, so that means it's rare. And then once I hit a purple one, that's an epic one. And then orange, which looks gold, that's gonna be legendary. So that's the very best that you guys can take. So once again, the most common one is gray. So that's usually what you don't want. And then green, which is better. Blue, much better. Purple, really good. And then orange or gold, which would be legendary. And that's the very best that you can take. Now those are hard to find. And once you get those, they're the best because they will hit the most damage. And that's why you guys want to hit those guns. All right. And it's very important to get some wood. Okay, so to just switch from your gun to this, just press Y. So you guys can switch from your gun to this. Okay, so you guys can just hit some trees, get some wood, and it's really important actually to hit some wood, or really anything like rocks, bricks, anything that you guys can get in order to build. Building is really important to get away from people. You guys can survive a lot of stuff if you guys start to build. So building and fighting, really, really important. Now if I can get some people to fight with, I can show you how to build. So here's some rocks. I'm just gonna gain some bricks right now. Oh, something also really important, always go towards the circle. So you guys can see the map on the top right hand side. So here's my circle. Let me just go into my map so I can show you. So you guys can see that purple that's coming in, that's the storm. So we have to get away from the storm. That will kill you. So you have to make it within the circle, and every time it gets smaller, smaller, and smaller until it gets really, really tiny, and it's really hard to get away from it. Now it's really important throughout the game that you guys have a headset on or something with some volume on it, because when it comes down to this, you guys need to hear what's going on around you. If you guys hear footsteps, you will hear them harder and harder, louder and louder as they get closer to you. So again, really important to hear those footsteps. That's why you guys want those headphones on, because they will help you on throughout. And I know there's nobody around me at the moment, so I can chill a little bit. And right now I'm going to teach you a little bit of how to build, just the basics so you guys don't get confused. So to build, just press B. Right now that you guys press B, all right, with LB and RB, you guys can go throughout and pick what you guys want. All right, so usually what you guys want to get started off is with a wall. Okay, so I'm going to build 4 walls around me. And then what you guys want to pick is this. Okay, the stairs. So just make a little jump, build that up. A few walls again. You guys can build those stairs. Now, usually what you guys want is not to build those stairs right away, but build them this way. Okay, change again. And this is the most common type of building that people do. If you guys want to get people confused if they're after you, what you guys want to do is build a few walls around you. All right, and then just build those stairs going up, and then stay down here and get ready with your shotgun, because whoever's chasing you will take those stairs and go up, because they think you're building up and up and up, because that's the most typical thing you guys can do. So to build, this is the easiest way to do it. And if you guys have grenades, or if you guys have dynamite or anything like that, you can destroy a whole structure. You guys can also get out of it quick if you guys don't want to edit this structure just by hitting it. And let me just show you dynamite, what it would do. Just one piece of dynamite to the whole structure. So that's the structure that I just built. All you guys have to do is take down the bottom, and it's gonna take everything down. Okay, so although that's the most basic structure you guys want, you guys also do want to pick what type of material you guys are using. So right now you guys saw that I ran out of wood, so it started building with some brick. Now you guys can choose what you guys want. As long as you guys have some bricks or just have some wood, then you guys can choose. Obviously wood, they can shoot through and destroy it much faster than brick. So if you're in real trouble, that's when you want to use the brick. So to choose the type of material that you guys want, just press on your controller right here, your LT. Okay, so you guys can go through wood, for example. I can pick brick, or I can pick metal if I had any metal, which I don't. I just have 3, which is not enough to build anything. Usually metal is what I dislike the most. It takes a lot to get it, and it's not that strong. It's not as strong as brick. So just to show you, brick can withstand a couple shots. So we have 3, 4 shots. So as you can see, it's quite a few shots until I get actually through that. However, with wood, you can just take a couple shots. Well, if I had more. And there we go, we're done. So wood's not strong as brick. So what you guys really want to build up is on your brick and your wood, just for quick, because the wood's what you guys can get really quick, and then your brick is slightly harder, but it's gonna last a lot longer once you guys are in trouble. So right now you guys can see right here is the storm, and I'm dying, and that's because I didn't run ahead of it. So remember I showed you guys on the map, I'm supposed to go within the circle. I'm totally out of it. I can see one of my teammates is also out of the circle. So to make it within the circle, you guys have to run or find a vehicle, or if you guys had a glider, you guys could make it through. So let's say you guys are stuck right here in the storm, and you see your health going down, 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 and you won't make it. Well, that's why you guys pick up these med kits. So just select your med kit, okay? And then you guys have to use it just by pressing your RT. Hold on to your RT until you heal up a little bit, and then keep going. With enough med kits, you guys could most likely make it through. So to quickly show you how to build a fire, you guys have to build something on the ground, like so, then press X, then press RT, and sit on the fire. This will bring up your health like you see up, and then that storm will take it down. So you're kind of stuck there. And obviously you guys can only build this if you picked up one along the way. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna attempt to make it, but I really doubt it. So a hoverboard, you guys can go faster just by pressing on this. Okay, and you guys can activate to go a little bit faster. So I actually made it. I didn't think I would make it. I'm really close to dying, as you guys can see. There's one of my teammates, but I'm pretty much down. If somebody shoots me just once or twice, I'm done. With a good shot, just one shot does it. If they have a really crappy gun, then yeah, I can survive one shot. Sure. With a good gun or a good snipe, I'm out right away. Now you guys will see throughout the game people use a bunch of pumps, shotguns, okay? And that's because with a good shotgun right on the head, you guys could kill them. So that's my teammate. Obviously you guys can't kill your teammates. They give me some health, which is great, because this type of med kit is gonna bring it up all the way up, and I'm gonna be good. So I'm actually gonna be able to make a little bit more of the video right now. So to make jumps, just hold A and go up. And there you go. If you guys want to do any tricks, it's just playing around with the hoverboard right now. So I can go backwards, do that, again, faster. Will tricks get you anywhere? Not really, it's just cool to do. What gets you anywhere is doing this, just going faster, okay? Because you guys will need to do that. It's really important to do that. And again, the only reason I made it throughout the storm is because this hoverboard, and I barely made it. So obviously with any video game, it's just getting used to the controls. Once you guys have those down, you guys will be able to build and fight at the same time without any problems. Get off the hoverboard, let me just show you. Just hold on to B until it comes off. So you guys can't jump off it too fast, which is the downside, because as you guys may know, you may not be able to, well, actually you can't build when you're on your hoverboard. However, you guys can shoot when you're on your hoverboard, so you don't have to get off the hoverboard, but it's a good idea to get off it just because it makes it harder to fight against somebody, mainly because you guys can't build. And aiming does become a little bit more tricky when doing so. So right now I don't really have any good guns. What you guys usually want to get is an AR or something like that that can shoot a lot. If you guys are good at sniping, well, you guys will get used to sniping. If you guys are good at that and get one of those snipers, sure. Oh, whoops. So they're shooting us. Means we have to start building. We have to build all the way around because they know they're sniping. So that's okay. Want to build something harder, just build one of these walls, a brick wall. So you guys can see, we're gonna build some stairs to fortify that. I'm gonna have to help out my buddy here. He can modify whatever he wants. Yeah, they got pretty good snipers. There's a rocket coming for us, you guys can see that. That's pretty neat. Rockets are hard to come at. Don't really see those around. Now my buddy's hurt, so I have to build a little bit more stuff around so they don't get through fast. I'm gonna press X, hold on to X until he's all healed up. Usually what you guys want to do is build stuff around you before you heal him, but I know they're just sniping us from way over there, so I don't need to do that. Now he may need some health, so what I'm gonna do is drop some stuff for him. So I'm gonna drop this med kit for him so he can heal himself up. Now to drop stuff, just your up arrow. You guys can select what you guys want to do. Press A, then press X. Press the quantity that you guys want to drop. So I'm gonna drop one more, and that's it. So again, it's your up arrow. Now when it comes to skins, it doesn't really matter what you guys pick. Usually people think that you're a newbie if you don't have a skin. There's a ton of people that purchase skins. So that does not mean that they're experienced by all means. They could have the very best skin, and you guys can kill them right away because they are brand new into the game as well. So don't worry about that. Don't get intimidated just because they have a cool skin. And if you guys want to keep a low profile, just don't pick up any hovers or any vehicles. You guys can stay low. You guys can also crouch by pressing this, and then they can't hear your footsteps. Now I'm gonna attempt to rescue my teammates, but hopefully I can die so I can show you guys what their options are. So let's die. So as you guys can see, you guys have to finish them off. They can die by themselves, sure, but it's good to finish people off. And at this point, you guys can stay in the game and just watch your team play if anybody's alive. Or you guys can always go back to a lobby just by pressing B and then get back onto another game, which is most likely what you guys want to do, especially because you're starting out. You learn a little bit more by practice than just watching, because you guys need that right now. And like I mentioned, play squads just because I think you guys can talk to people. You guys can talk to me on here all the time. Anyways, from here, you guys can pick anything. So if you guys press RB or LB, you guys can see your battle passes. You guys can see challenges, events, locker, item shop, career, store. And you guys can go all the way back to lobby and just press Y to get playing. Anyways, that's it for this really quick tutorial showing you guys the basics. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more intermediate stuff on my next video. Hopefully this helped you guys out in order to get started with Fortnite. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write them down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.